the experience that I've had working with Ally, I guess overall has been really positive. To me, I've always found the people that we've dealt with very professional, very proactive. So, I can think of a number of instances where our senior analysts and the team sort of leader or manager has really pushed us to streamline processes, take things off my hands to make my life a bit easier, and to really challenge me and say, hey, why are you doing that? We should be doing this for you instead, which we really appreciate. And I guess ultimately frees me up to do other things and gives me more time, which is great. And finally, as a small business owner, and I guess Ally is growing exponentially, but to me, they've still got that feeling that they care, which as a small business owner, I think is really important. You want to do business with people that are nice, professional, efficient, which is all well and good, but there's like that empathy and that sort of personal touch, I think, as well, which is really nice. And that they certainly come across as they care, which is brilliant. And how's it impacted our business? Well, I mean, again, in a very positive way. Firstly, our sales have increased, so it's in impact to the bottom line, which I guess is ultimately what business and outsourcing certain parts of a function are all about. It gives me time to sort of free me up and do other things, which of course are interrelated to the sales side. I'm now able to do a lot more business development, which is really important and something I like, and again ultimately adds to the bottom line. And it means that I'm not sitting there on a Saturday night lonely at home crying my eyes out doing research on an assignment at 11 o'clock at night when somebody else is doing that instead, which from a personal perspective gives me more time to do things I want to do, which is great. And finally, I think it's really as a small business, particularly a business that's growing as well, challenging us to think, how can I communicate to somebody that doesn't know as much about our sector or our industry as we do, how to communicate that clearly to somebody else, which in the case of our senior analyst, she's fabulous and is able to pick things up quickly, but it's really challenged us to put a bit of structure in place and think, how do we communicate this and how do we teach and sort of pass on our knowledge and expertise onto consultants as we bring them on board as well. So overall, really positive. I mean, thus far, it's sort of added to the bottom line. It's given us more time, and we feel, due care and attention from everyone, from senior analyst right up to CEO level, and we're really, really grateful.